Here is your complete guide for listing your home for a successful sale and receiving your best return on investment. We're going to create a smooth transition from your current home to your new home, helping you to meet all of your goals along the way. The first step in preparing your home to list, and this is after we've already signed all of that paperwork. So you are going to look at depersonalizing and decluttering. We're going to get rid of anything and everything that presents any type of obstacles or draws that buyer's attention away from the actual home itself. So if you have things that you're not using that you could put in storage, get those things put away. If you have pictures up on the wall, maybe let's replace those with a couple pieces of art or just nothing at all. Let's just get them off so that way we don't have the buyers looking at your personal possessions. We want them looking at the property itself. My biggest advice is to go ahead and go see a new build. Just one, take a quick walk through. Look and see how they have that set up. They have that minimalist design that just brings the attention to the features of the home and what it has to offer. So look at your home from a buyer's perspective the next time that you walk through the door and see if those are the things that you would like to look at when you walk in. Let's talk about the next step on your listing process, and that's going to be repairs. So if you have things that are health and safety related, broken windows, let's get that repaired. You don't have any hot water, let's get that repaired. You have some shingles that are falling off of the roof, let's get that repaired. Those major things that you could see that could potentially hurt somebody, those are things that an appraisal inspector is going to look at and we're going to have to come back and fix. So any trip hazards, things like that, those are just a few things of examples that I can tell you about. We'll go over things more thoroughly in your listing appointment, and any questions you have, you know you can always reach out to me. So while this may seem obvious to everybody, we're just going to touch on it for a second. A good deep clean goes a long way. If you need some help with that, please reach out. I do have people in your area that we can refer to you, but a nice, clean, and great smelling home really helps attract buyers to wanting to put in an offer. Next, we're going to talk about pets. While we almost all have those adorable furry family friends, it's something that we need to discuss with your listing. If you have dogs or cats at home that may need to be crated when you have clients walk through or find doggy daycare, take them on a long walk, let's do something to get your furry family friend out of the home so that the buyers are not distracted by the pet. Sometimes we have buyers who are allergic to pets and or severe anxiety around being around pets. And while you may have the most loving little adorable thing that there is on the planet that every single person wants to touch and hold, your pet may not feel the same way about them if they have anxiety. And therefore, that's going to create a conflict from your pet having its home space being invaded by somebody that they don't know. And so what we want to do is look at your overall home, and that includes you, your children, your pets, other family members, anybody who's there. While it's your comfortable space, a buyer coming into that home is and can be a threat to your pet who lives there, and they don't understand the process of what's happening. So the best thing that we can do is remove your pet from the listing when we have showing appointments. So let's talk about pricing of your home. Pricing isn't just about slapping a number on it and rolling the dice and calling it good and hoping for the best offer. Pricing really does entail a complicated process of pulling homes just like yours within your community with the same type of amenities, the same amount of bedrooms, the same square footage. We could have a 1-story or a 2-story home. You could have a home with a basement. You could have a home with an RV gate. You could have a home with a 3rd car garage or no car garage. It just really depends on what your home is in comparison to other homes around you and what that value brings. Pools are a huge thing, whether you have a pool or whether you don't. We have to adjust those numbers down to make sure that we're pricing your home appropriately. So when we get to appraisal, we're not worried about whether we're going to come in high or low. we're going to come in right on target. Next up on the list, marketing your listing. In this digital era, marketing has evolved into which we have done extensive research in how to best serve you. For starters, we need 3 major things to get your home sold the quickest. Those 3 things are pricing, pictures, and marketing. Those pictures and marketing are going to go hand in hand. And what we do is we hire amazing professionals that come in, they take fantastic pictures of your property, and then we use those to market throughout. They also help us with giving the home a dedicated website, market on additional websites, and then we take over from there and we do lots of marketing on other social media platforms. We utilize home tours and do as many open houses as we can fit in. Finally, we have negotiating offers. And negotiating offers can be a huge whirlwind of emotions for sellers. And I am right there to guide you through the whole thing. I am a certified real estate negotiation expert, and I will be happy to help to guide you through a win-win situation with buyers who may have complex offers. Some of those offers may include seller concessions. You might be asking me, what are seller concessions? It's okay, I didn't know at first either before I got into the game. But seller concessions, those are things that a buyer is going to ask from a seller, and that's going to be a monetary amount. That monetary amount is going to be a percentage or a set dollar amount. Maybe their lender wants to help them buy down the rate. Maybe they need help with closing costs. It could depend on their loan. There are so many different factors that go into why a buyer needs seller concessions to help them close. And we will use that in the negotiation, finding out exactly how much and why they're needing those things. First of all, before we even move forward on whether we're going to counter or accept. But just to let you know, that's just one element that could be in a more complex offer. Another thing, let's talk about a home warranty. They were probably going to ask for a home warranty. And I always recommend that you do just go ahead and offer a home warranty. Other than that, we might have an offer with an escalation clause or a contingency. Maybe they have to sell their home before they can buy your home. An escalation clause, well, that's going to say that they're willing to buy the home for a certain amount. And if we happen to get into a multiple offer situation where they will be bidding in increased amounts per se to outbid the other buyers so that they can have the best offer on the table. But again, that can be complex, and depending on what they're asking for in that offer, we may need to look at every other offer as well to see what is going to net you the most money so you get the best return on your investment. The journey of listing your home could be exciting and challenging, but by doing it together as a team, we will make sure that your process is as smooth as a transition as we can manage. So, thanks for coming to At Home with Roberta. Give me a like, hit that subscribe button, and if you like what we're doing here, please share it with others I can help as well.